Hey, howdy, hey, how is everybody doing? Today I thought I would go over some crazy, hilarious, and random Disney movie facts that you had no idea existed. Number 5, the opening night for the movie Pinocchio. It was the year 1940. Walt Disney was basking in the success of the first animated Disney film Snow White, and it was time for the newest Disney edition, the story of the cute little wooden puppet. Walt Disney wanted a very magical and memorable premiere, so he hired 11 little people to dress up like Pinocchio. Their jobs consisted of waving hello to all of the kids and adults as they walked into the theater, all while standing on top of the roof of the Radio City Music Hall in New York. I think to ensure they were taken care of, he provided them with a day's worth of food and wine. Let's just say things took a turn for the worse. The individuals who dressed up like Pinocchio had gotten progressively more drunk as the day went on. They started stripping and cursing at the crowds, which then led to police involvement. A night to remember, that's for sure. Number 4. I think one of the most memorable parts to Hercules was in fact the soundtrack. But did you know they almost went a completely different direction? In fact, the Spice Girls were almost cast in the movie Hercules. The Spice Girls were asked by the producers to voice the Muses. We can only imagine what those songs would have sounded like. Probably more of a pop 90s girl band vibe. The only reason the band turned down the job was because of touring conflicts. To piggyback off that interesting fact, did you know another famous band was almost cast in another Disney movie? The Beatles were also asked to lend their voices in the movie The Jungle Book. They were supposed to voice the hilarious vultures, hence the iconic hair and the singing. Interesting fact number 3, The Nightmare Before Christmas took forever to make. Now, if you aren't familiar, this movie was made using stop motion. Just to give you an idea how tedious stop motion animation is, it took them an entire week to film just 1 minute. As the filming continued, they had as many as 15 animators working at one time. That might not sound like a lot, but these 15 animators were working simultaneously on 20 different recording stages. For instance, on one stage, they would be filming the scene of Jack becoming Sandy Claus, while at the same time on another stage, they would be filming the Oogie Boogie scene. Another fun fact about this project was the animators used over 400 different heads for Jack Skellington, each of which were replaced every time he made a different expression. Number 2, did you know that Jackie Chan wasn't just an incredibly cool martial artist? He was also a Disney character. Well, kind of. In the Chinese version of Beauty and the Beast is actually voiced by Jackie Chan. And get this, he sings too. In fact, Chan is a classically trained opera singer. His vocals certainly made the song Tale as Old as Time unforgettable. Last but not least, interesting fact number 1, Toy Story 2 was almost lost for good. Yep, you heard that right, folks. Arguably one of the most successful animated sequels ever seen was almost non-existent. Pixar's Oren Jacob and Galen Suzman explained during the development process Toy Story 2's story files were erased. A year's worth of work gone in 20 seconds. What made matters worse was the backup files weren't working, which meant they didn't have any part of the film saved anywhere. That was until Suzman came to the rescue with a copy she saved on a computer at home. Talk about coming in clutch. Well, thanks for being my guest here at Disney Daily. Until next time.